I would expect it's going to turn out very well for the judge. There's never been anybody that's been looked at like Judge Kavanaugh. I think that it's going to work out very well. But the FBI, I believe, is doing a really great job. They have been all over already. Yeah, they have free reign. They're going to do whatever they have to do, whatever it is they do. They'll be doing things that we never even thought of. And hopefully at the conclusion, everything will be fine. Well, I think it's fine. I think actually this could be a blessing in disguise, because having the FBI go out, do a thorough investigation, whether it's 3 days or 7 days, I think it's going to be less than a week. But having them do a thorough investigation, I actually think will be a blessing in disguise. It'll be a good thing. I'll see you in. I don't have any I don't need a backup plan. We'll have to see what happens. I think he's going to be fine. Again, one of the most respected men, and certainly one of the most respected jurists or judges in the United States. Oh, I think she was, but we're going to have to find out. I think, frankly, the FBI has a chance to reveal a lot of different things. I'd like to find out who leaked the papers. Was it Senator Feinstein? Because certainly her body language was not exactly very good when they asked her that question. So I would like to find out, as part of it, who leaked the papers, which Democrat leaked the papers. Thank you very much, everybody.
Trump promising the FBI can take this investigation into Judge Kavanaugh wherever it needs to go. But shouldn't it be limited in scope? Here to weigh in, Fox News contributor and former U.S. Attorney Andrew McCarthy. Andrew, good morning. Tell me about the limited scope of this investigation.
Good morning, Griff. Well, this investigation is not a trial. This investigation is an exercise of the Senate's constitutional advice and consent authority. And typically what the FBI would do in a background check is simply flag issues for the Senate, and then it's up to the Senate to decide how relevant they are and the degree to which they go to the nominee's character and professional acumen. So that's what the investigation is supposed to be about. It's not a full-blown criminal investigation, and it's not preparation for a trial. It's not designed to get to the bottom of every single issue that gets raised.
And can you address this notion from our colleagues at NBC that the White House was in some way trying to manipulate this investigation?
Well, Griff, what you have to understand is this is always about delay. As I wrote in my column over the weekend at National Review, everything they say, you have to go underneath it and understand that what they're looking for is delay. So if they talk about sexual assault, they mean delay. If they say past assault, they mean delay. If Trump doesn't give them an investigation, they say they need delay until they can get an investigation. And predictably, once Trump gave them an investigation, what they were going to say is Trump is politicizing it, and now we will need delay to investigate the investigation. Everything here is about delay, and once you understand that, once that's your touchstone, then you can understand everything they do.
So, Andrew, then is President Trump justified in saying, I'm not going to play that game?
Yeah, for the same reason that he and the Republicans would have been justified if they had not foolishly given the Democrats the delay they sought. They should have proceeded to a vote 2 weeks ago. They should have proceeded to a vote yesterday. Jeff Flake pushed them into accommodating the latest Democrat, petition for delay. And the thought that that was going to end the push for delay was ludicrous. Now that they have delay, that isn't to do a competent FBI investigation. As far as the Democrats are concerned, the 7 days of delay are to come up with new reasons to have more delay, the idea being to push this beyond the midterms in the hope that they win control of the Senate and then can beat the Kavanaugh nomination on the numbers. I mean, right. Casey Stengel used to look out at the 62 Mets and say, can anybody here play this game? That's what the game is.
And we're just about out of time, but quickly, are you concerned that this may take on a life of its own and go into areas like Julie Swetnick and other areas?
It's already taken on a life of its own. It should have been voted 2.5 weeks ago when the vote was originally scheduled. And once they credited the so-called good faith of the Democrats that they just wanted a delay to get to the bottom of things, the thing already took on a life of its own. And look where we are now.
All right, Andrew McCarthy, thank you very much for joining us. Have a great Sunday.